Hi, I'm Rajesh, and this is my CS50 final project called Flux. Flux is a lightweight command line interface task scheduler that runs recurring commands in the background. You can easily add, pause, resume, or delete tasks, all from the terminal. Flux automates repetitive tasks at custom intervals with persistent saving and logging. It's built in C and works on Unix-like systems. Let me show you how it works. Basically, Flux can be used to schedule any tasks that you want to run repetitively. So to begin, you can start by typing /flux help to see all the commands and the different ways to use them. So then you can do /flux list to see all the current tasks that are stored. And clearly there are no tasks stored currently. So following the usage instructions shown previously, we can add a new task. For example, we can add a task to send a notification to remind us to drink water. By listing the tasks again, we can see that it has been added. We also see further information such as the interval, when it was last run, and its current status. We can run /flux start to start running all our tasks. So you can see that the notification appears every 5 seconds. And in reality, it would make the time interval a little longer, but for demonstration purposes, we'll go with 5 seconds. Further, running /flux status shows us the status of the scheduler and if it's running or not. We can also pause tasks, which pause only the task and not the other ones, and we can also resume the tasks. So we can also concurrently add other tasks. So for example, this is the second one, and it runs every 10 seconds, and it auto-pulls from my GitHub repo. So the message shows that I have uncommitted changes, but Git is protecting them from being overwritten, meaning that this script is working properly, trying to pull, and Git is responding based on the repo status. And in practice, this keeps the project synced automatically when there's no conflicts, showing another way that Flux can be used. So here we can just pause the task to keep the terminal clean, and then we can list all the tasks, and now we see that there's 2 tasks being listed, and the information for each is different, where one is paused, one isn't. Here again, we can see how resume works in action. So next, running /flux stops, and this is shown in the status of scheduler just to ensure. Further, we can delete specific tasks by including the ID, and when we list the task, we see that it's been deleted. Moreover, we can get a log of all the tasks that have ran and at what time and more information, and by specifying the ID, we can get just the information for that specific task. We can also save the history to a separate file by archiving it. So that's my CS50 final project. It really helped to deepen my skills in C programming, process management, and file handling. Feel free to check out Flux on GitHub.